All right, a new country for 24 hours basically, in Laos, in Savannakhet. If you see this, that means everything's worked out. I'm trying to get my non-immigrant B visa finally. So I'm trying to get that. If you see this, that means it's all successful, so don't worry about that. I can explain a little bit of the steps, but we're going to explore Laos, Savannakhet. I'm just walking towards the water. My hotel's a bit not really in a good spot. Booked it through the company I'm using to help me get all the visa stuff organized and get here. They booked this hotel. It's a pretty bad spot, but we're gonna walk, get some exercise. So let's do that. I was explaining step by step of the visa process, of the process getting here throughout the afternoon, evening. So let's walk to the water. I may get picked up by a bike, but I don't have much. I don't have any kip. Laos, they use kip. I don't have any kip, and I only have one 20 baht note, which is, I've read that 10,000 kip is about 20 baht, which is a bad exchange rate, but that's all I've got in small notes. So I've got 100 baht notes, but if I give them that, they're going to give me a worse exchange rate. So I'm going to walk there, I think, unless they offer me a good deal, and then I'll get some change at a restaurant, at a bar in town, then I'll catch a bike back. All right, let's do it. Hello. Alright, it's about a 6 kilometer walk, I think, so it's going to be a bit of a walk, but it's got a valley into the mountains. First step, reason why I'm very tired was I booked a company. The company cost 8,000 baht. I'm not going to put their name online just yet, just to see how it all finishes. 8,000 baht, you can definitely do it on your own cheaper, but I have school to go back to as soon as possible, hopefully Wednesday. I left Sunday night, and I want to be back by Wednesday because I have other teachers covering my classes, and just get back as soon as possible so they don't have to cover too many of my classes. And so I paid 8,000 baht, and that gets me the van to the border, gets me through the border, all the vans transport through the border, and transport to the embassy here in Thailand and to my hotel, and includes a hotel plus breakfast, dinner, lunch. So it includes everything almost except for the Thai visa. So that's what I've done. But if you do it on your own, or at least you do it on your own and you got a couple of friends, it's definitely cheaper. Maybe I worked out could cost you maybe 6,000 baht maybe. Probably less if you got a couple of friends to share a room and share different modes of transport. Yeah, so the first one is meeting up at 6:30 on Nut Station in the Lotus thing. And they had little minivans, mini buses. They're all right, nice. They call them VIP, but they weren't the nicest VIP buses I've had. And we left about 6 o'clock. We had to be there. We had to give them all the documents, check our documents, and then about 7:30 we left. Through the night, didn't sleep much, and we arrived at the border about 4:50 a.m. so about 9-10 hour van ride, and I'll tell you the next step next. It's a bit crazy here. Halfway. Step 2 at the Thai border, you're going to sign out to the Thailand. You're going to give me your TM6 card. fingerprints and stuff like that. Then you can, I had to jump in the van again to go to the Laos side of the immigration area. Just a short little van ride. Hand in my passport again, and then the company sort of took it from there. I didn't have to pay the Laos immigration fee. That was included in my package, but if you do it on your own, you'll have to pay something there and pay for the bus in between. And then after that, you get on the bus again, and they took us to lunch, which include crossing over the river from Thailand to Laos. I think it's called the Friendship Bridge. And again, this was included in my package. If you're going to do this, you're going to have to pay. And I've read this is the part where they can try to get you a little bit, but if you've got a group of people, maybe 400 baht or so, 100 baht to 400 baht, that's the prices I saw. Not much difference, especially if you've got 2 or 3 or 4 people to split it with, but that's what they might ask for. And they're going to take you to the consulate, Thailand consulate. Immigration, starts at 6 o'clock, and the Thailand consulate opens at 8:30. We arrived a bit early. Breakfast was provided, and then we had to wait a long time to get in at 8:30, and then there's like 300-400 people in one window, 300-400 people. So slow, but they'll slowly move you through. They close at 11, so they have to be finished by 11, so they slowly get you through. And then you got to pick up the documents 24 hours later, almost longer than that actually, like 36 hours later. Tomorrow at about 2 o'clock we go pick up the documents. So we have to spend one night here in Laos, in Savannakhet. Like I said, the hotel they provide is not in a very good location, but that's what's happened. With the company, it's pretty well organized. Yeah. All right, we're almost there, getting towards the water. A lot of government buildings at the moment. A little bit warm, sweat in the eyes, but let's do it. Fighting exercise, let's do it. Made a long walk, but it's worth it. Here we are, Laos meet Thailand. Thailand meet Laos. You can just see the bridge here. This is the Friendship Bridge that we crossed over. Immigration's on the other side. Whew, sweat in the eyes. Beautiful day, beautiful day. A big mountain up here. I believe you can rent bikes and stuff like that, but I'm not going to do all that. I'm very tired. I probably slept maybe an hour on the bus coming to Laos. Had a little nap in the room, but we'll just explore around this area. But I believe you can rent bikes, and this is the better location. I'll put it on the screen. You want to stay around here if you're doing Savannakhet border run or visa run. Even the consulate is near here, so pity that they put us so far away, but let's enjoy it. Walking wasn't worth it. I should have just paid $1, but I wasn't sure how much they would take from me. I'm going to try to get some kip, and just between you and me, this will probably be aired a month or so later. I'll probably pay whatever they want to get back. They can ask whatever they want. Alright, I'm gonna have a look for a drink, a beer. I heard also Laos does sort of like a Vietnamese banh mi, like a sandwich roll. I could do one of them. That sounds good. Let's have a look. Jai pate, I think it's called in Laos. Very good. Fresh bread, pate, veggies. About 15,000 kip or 10,000 kip. But I used 100 baht and she gave me a whole bunch of kip change, which is what I wanted. So it's good. She gave me a free drink. I think she could see I was all hot and sweaty, but it's very yummy. A bit spicy, but good. Kip for a beer on the water, about 32 baht. Cheers. So the last step with the visa, we stayed one night in Laos, check out midday tomorrow, have lunch, and then go to the consulate at 2, I think. Everyone gets their paperwork, fill up a van, and then we head back to Bangkok. Maybe by midnight we get back to Bangkok, so I'm going to have to spend one more night in Bangkok, probably just at dorm, and go to work first thing in the morning next day. I have to catch a van back to my town. So it's pretty busy, pretty hard thing to do, especially when you're already working, but that's what you got to do. I always now spend a day in Cambodia and 24 hours in Laos. I have to come back to these countries and just explore them more. This doesn't really count, does it? But it's nice to have a drink and enjoy Laos. Cambodia, I was there for 5 minutes. I didn't even bother filming anything. It was just too fast. Alright, I'm going to see you guys next time.